right here. I got this job right here, which is a fender and a bumper. The paint code is LC9X. LC9X, which is a metallic black. So I already sealed it with some black sealer. I got a couple burn-ins that I did right there and right there that I'm gonna hit along the way. But yeah, so we're gonna spray this up and use a little blender on that side first, and then come back with this side with it once we get close enough from here. And yeah, we're gonna spray it at 29 psi, and I'm gonna be using the solder. So I'll show y'all what I'll be using for the base. It is the 1.3i. So I'm gonna be using a 1.3i. Let me see if y'all can see. I'm trying to see if y'all can see it. Let's see. I can't see my front screen. Can't see the front screen. Okay, here we go. Right here. All right, there we go. 1.3i. That's what I'll be using. So, and spraying it at 29 psi. So we're gonna go ahead and get started and spray it up right now. I already tacked it, so I'm not worrying about tacking.
Alright. So I'm just spraying my wet bag down, using the 3M gun just to, you know, get it wet, coat it up wet, so I can get ready to start laying the base down. I got this is the 1.3i solder that I'm using, and I'm spraying it at 29 psi wide open fan and fluid. So I'm just laying the, you know, wet coat, and then afterwards I'm gonna come back with drop coat. I think I step it back about 12 inches when I do the drop coat. It gotta be at least 12 inches. I'd be super far. The camera don't make it look like that I'm spraying it far, because like here I'm probably shooting this at like a 6-inch range, and then see, like right here, it might not look like I'm shooting super far, but like realistically I'm far as hell away from the panel, and that's how I do the drop coat. I mean, I'm super far. So yeah, I'm just, you know, getting that part wet. Then I'm gonna come back with the next wet bed for the rest of the part, which is the front bumper and stuff. So that's done with. Now we're gonna come back with the wet coat. With the wet bed for the rest of the stuff. Lightly putting the gun on the hood, and yeah, going with it now. And I'm probably spraying this at about 6 inches too. Spraying it at about 6 inches. It's not close to the panel at all. Even when I spray the base and stuff, it's not close to the panel at all. The camera always make it look like you're close, but actuality, I'm actually not close to the panel at all. So yeah, I'm just, you know, getting it wet enough, and then come back and spray the base on. So yeah, you see how I'm spraying it? Just like you can see, like right here, I'm not close to the panel at all. But you know, when you bend in the angle and stuff like this, it makes it look like I'm close, but I'm not. I'm actually further than that. But yeah, spraying that at 6 inches. Now I'm even further out, and then I'm gonna keep that distance with the burn-in area, because I don't want to, you know, don't want it to show the burn-in area. So I'm spraying it at the same distance and until I see it's covered. Doing it on the other part right here too. Same thing. It gotta be like 12 inches. But I'm just spraying it on there until I see it covered. Once I see it covered, then it's good. So yeah. Now we're gonna let it dry.
it dry. We're gonna let it dry. So I'll turn y'all back on once I'm ready for clear. All right. Now we're about to clear. I already checked the color. Y'all can see that right there. It's a little wet. And right here, I checked the color. It looks good. So we're gonna clear it. I know beforehand I was gonna do a burn in and I was gonna stop it here, but I was like, nah, I might as well go ahead and do that. So that's why I went ahead and did it. But yeah, so we're about to clear it. I'm using the Solder Jet CC. So I'm gonna be using this, and I'm gonna be spraying it at between 28 and 29 PSI. I'm gonna be spraying it at. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started with it.
Yo. So yeah, I'm spraying it. I think it was 20. What was it? 29. I think it was 28. I'll say it in just a few on here. I think it was about 28 PSI.
1.9 bar, which is 28 PSI, is where I'm spraying it at. Yeah. 1.9, 28 PSI.
So yeah, spraying it at 28 PSI. I think it said 1.9 bar, which is 28 PSI. And doing the spray out first. And then we going to spray the fender and go all the way around with the bumper. Oh yeah. So yeah, this gun right here, I really love this gun. Like, for some reason, I always find myself picking this gun back up every time. I just love the way it just sprays. Like, it does so good. I mean, like I said, you don't have to get this exact gun, but I think they have it where they sell the cap, the needle, and everything like that. The cap, needle, and the nozzle, I think. They sell that in the kit. But, you know, if you like the design of the gun, then, you know, you can get the gun and all that stuff. But I got mine from the UK. So I paid a cheaper price for it. I think after taxes and stuff for the US dollar, it was like 600 and... what was it, 672? I think I paid 672 for it. So I mean, I was like, why not? So that's the reason why it reads in bar. It reads in bar instead of PSI, but I know how to read it in bar, so you know, it really doesn't matter, you know, if it's bar or PSI, because I mean, I can read it. Like I said, 2 bar is 29, 1.9 is 28, 1.7 is, you know, 26, and it's so on and so forth. So, you know, I know how to read it in bar. But yeah, 2 bar, 29, 2.1, 30, 2.2, 31. You know, it goes like that. But yeah, man, I find myself picking this gun up every time. I mean, I love it. I love it. I mean, I use my other guns and stuff, but I always find myself picking this gun back up.
All right, that was the first coat. I'll turn it back on once I'm ready to do the second. All right, we're going to the second coat. The second coat.
Alright, second coat. I think I'm gonna move a little bit slower than the first coat. I think I still was kind of moving slow, but I'm I'm just watching it hit the panel and stuff. I'm spraying it at 6 inches, and I'm just really watching it hit the panel. That way I know what speed I need to go as I'm watching it hit the panel, because I'm just pretty much letting the gun do the work instead of me working hard. I'm just watching it hit the panel, and moving at the way how the gun is putting in work. How it's atomizing it, how it's spraying it and stuff. So now I'm just moving a little bit slower, and I'm just watching it do the work. So I'm not doing the work, it's doing the work. So I'm just watching it, making sure I'm not just overdoing it and stuff like that. So like I said, I'm just spraying it a little bit slower. But yeah, I find myself picking this gun up every single time. I mean, every time. In my opinion, I feel like it sprays a little better than the Iwata. That's just my opinion. It the way it just atomizes it. It has a wide fan pattern and stuff, and it just, I guess what I have to say is you have to spray it to see what I'm talking about. If you haven't sprayed with it, then you wouldn't know what I'm talking about explaining how it done. The Iwata does a great job. The WS400 Supernova does a great job, but man, this gun right here, I don't know. It's something different, So that's why I just find myself picking it up every time. And I use the Iwata. The last time I used the Iwata was maybe sometime last week, I think. But I just find myself picking this gun back up every time. I've been using the HVLP. I've been using the RP. All this stuff, which I'm going to probably spray with the RP maybe next video. But yeah. Find myself picking it up every time. But I'm going to let y'all watch it.
Alright, we're about to take a look at it. It looks good. We got some balls in the air. So I'm gonna let it bake and all this stuff, and let it sit and bake, and then I'll pull it out so y'all can take a look at it, and it'll be ready to get put together and go today, because I gotta go today. So yeah, I'll turn it back on once it's done. Alright. About to see what she looks like. I don't know if you could see the difference, but it looks really good color-wise. cloudy out here. So we ain't got no sun. We ain't got no sun. Cloudy out here. Oh yeah, that what she looking like. That what she looking like. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do next with just a little flare. Show y'all, and I'm gonna show y'all where to go to.
Hey, you played your last move.
Yep.
Operation.
Yep.
You tried the, well, you ain't put it on yet.
Nah, I'm gonna put it on there though. That's next. Yeah. So I did the front bumper on this. Did the front bumper, the rear bumper, and the hatch. I did the hatch and the rear bumper, so yeah, that's what's up. So